Hello guys, and welcome to Dualize Photoshop action tutorial. So in this video I'm gonna explain how to properly install and use this action. So before we start with this tutorial, let me just delete this layer here. Okay, so before we start, I just need to mention that if you experience any errors or problems with this action, please email me or contact me through my profile on Graphic River. You have a message box from the right side, or just email me at creativefox7@gmail.com. So that's my email address. And let's get straight to the tutorial. So first thing you have to check is, or you need to have, is English Photoshop version. So please go ahead and check that it is English. I mean, you can tell, but just go to preferences, interface, and set it. If it's not English, just set it to English. Hit OK. Go to image. That's the second step. Go to image mode and check RGB color. RGB color and 8 bits channel. After that, you will have to load the action and the action brushes. But before that, I will just mention that you have to use high quality pictures for this section to properly work. If you use smaller, lower quality pictures, the action may not produce the best results. So please keep that in mind. And to check your image size, just go to here, image size. And here you have your image size in width and height. So please make sure that your picture is big enough. So this is the example of perfect picture for this section. As you can see, it's very high quality, great pixel size. So after we check all that, let's get and load the action brushes, or you can load the action first, doesn't matter, but we will load the brushes first. So if you have this move tool selected, just hit B on your keyboard or select here brush. Click on this arrow, click on this box and click load brushes. Now go to your Dualize Photoshop action folder and load the Dualize action brushes, and as you can see, they are here loaded. So now go to your actions tab here, or go to Windows, click on actions, and you may have here some actions, doesn't matter, just click on this little box here, click load actions, and go again, find your Dualize Photoshop action folder, click on it, and load the Dualize ATM, as you can see here. And now the action is loaded. Next step, make a new layer and name it brush with small caps, and this is very crucial for the success of action, because if you don't name it brush with low caps, action won't work. So please make sure that you name it properly. Another thing, you have to load have your image that you want to apply action on like this in this layers panel. So like this background written in italic and this lock here. And also I forgot that you have to go here. Oops. Yeah, go to your layers tab, click on this box and go to panel options and just make sure that this one is checked here at copy to copy layers and groups. So after that I will show you if you have a picture loaded like this, like a regular layer, just go to layer, new and background from layer, and that's it. So now click on brush and brush your model, or if you want to precisely select it, just select the background layer and hit selection tool or double V on keyboard, quick selection tool, and fully select your model. So select every part of your model. As I said, you can brush it, but this is a better option because you will select it more precisely. So now I'm just gonna stop the tutorial and continue when I select this model. So after you fully selected your model, if you want to deselect some gaps, if you selected like this, maybe if you have a gap here that needs to be deselected, just hold down left alt key and brush it in, just like this. I need to select a bigger brush. Yeah, so just like that. So after you, as I said, after you fully selected your model, click on the brush layer, select any color you want for your foreground color here, and to fill it, this selection on brush layer with foreground color, which is red, just hold down left alt key if you're on a Windows, and for Mac I don't know, sorry about that. Left alt plus delete, and you will fill it in with a foreground color, which is red. So Control plus D to deselect, and now you're ready to play the actions. Just go to Actions tab, open this folder, click on Dualize and hit play. And the action may take about 1 to 2 minutes, and you will have to do something during the process, which I will show now. And as you can see, it requires you to save the displacement map. Just go to your actions folder, and click on Dualize, and just here I already created it. So just name it displacement map. I will show you displacement map, and I will name it displacement map 1. Doesn't matter what you name it, you can name it whatever, 1, 2 numbers, I don't care. And save it. Okay, and let the action proceed. And now when this displays opens up, you can play around with these settings, but I recommend to stay like this and just click OK and find your displacement map that you saved previously. So displacement map 1, hit open and let the action proceed again. And when this pops up, just click on Convert to Smart Object, and the action will proceed. After it's finished, I will explain to you what and how to edit this action layer by layer. So as you can see, the action is still in process, and the speed of completion of this action will depend on your computer speed. So if you have a powerful rig sorry, you will complete it fast, and as you can see, it's completed. It looks awesome, and I'll explain how to edit. Just close this action step here, and I'm gonna show you a little trick how to quickly close all these folders here. As you can see, a bunch of folders. So hold down left alt key and click on this little arrow here in the main folder, folders, and as you can see, it quickly closes down everything. So now I'm gonna explain every of these folders. So first is main adjustments. As you can see, just adds a little bit contrast and dramatic feel to the image. Next thing is elements in front. As you can see, you have a bunch of these outline lines to your model. So open that up, and you have a bunch of glowing lines, as you can see. So if you wanna erase some parts, you have to use the layer masks. So select soft brush, get it a little bit smaller, and for example, I don't like these lines on the face. Just go to glowing lines 1 and just brush it out. You can select small brush to really detail, and click glowing lines 2 if you don't want this, and brush it out. You can brush out this blur, which is a glowish effect to these lines. You can brush out the model border light, as you can see. And when you're brushing out, you have to have selected black for the foreground color, and if you select and press X on the keyboard, it will switch. So if you have white for your foreground color, it will reappear, or you will re-erase. I don't know how to say that differently. And that's how you, and also let me just brush out this. Sorry, you have to select black foreground color, as I said, and just erase it. So as you can see, we're making good progress. And also you can erase it, erase it like a whole group by selecting this main folder, a layer mask, and as you can see, you will erase everything in this folder here. Next folder is model and model elements, and first layer is model shadow. As you can see, it is the bottom model shadow. Okay, next thing here is horizontal lines and model with polygon or poly, and that's basically just the polygon effect with these lines. As you can can see in the background. So when I turn that on, it will create this polygon effect, and you can brush the face out. So again, select the brush soft one and select the layer mask here, and just brush the part that you don't want to have these lines first, and then select model with poly, layer mask, and brush it out. As you can see, the face appears, and then you will have this body with this poly effect, or you can hide this layer here, horizontal lines, and just leave it with this poly without those lines. And when you turn those lines, it's a bit brighter, and as you can see, there are lines, and it looks 3D-ish because of that displacement map we just had to save and load. But I will not have my picture with that, so that's just the option. If you want that, you can use it. Here, model without that poly, as you can see when I hide it, and there is a model long shadow, which is this. And if you don't like how it's set, just again brush it out via the layer mask, like this. If you want to look a little bit better, and that's basically it. You can also brush out this model shadow, as you can see, make it how you want, or you can edit this by clicking on this gradient fill and maybe changing the location of this, or yeah, you get the point. So that's all for this folder here, and now we're going on the elements behind. And first thing here is the smoke. As you can see, it's around the model, it's very subtle, and we have a flare behind model, first layer of it, and here is the second one. So when I turn that bulb off, just leaves the glow behind model, and you can change the color of it. So when you change the color of it, as you can see, it has 3 layers. So if you change the color of this layer, it will automatically change the color to that same color, this one and this one. So I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to show it to you how to change the color of every element, just in case. So click on this smart object here, and it will take you here, and click on the gradient fill, and you can change these 4 color sets, but I just had some saved gradients, so maybe this blue and green, and Control plus S to save it, or just go to File and Save and close. Then after it's saved, just close this smart object, and as you can see, the color in the background is changed. Also, you can change the color of flare, but it won't affect it that much. It should be, and it should stay white, white color. So now we're just gonna change the color of this glowing lines here. So just open it and just, I recommend you to save gradient after you change that first gradient, just because you will have to repeat it over and over again. So just name it here whatever, or just leave it custom gradient and just click on new. As you can see, it makes it new gradient here. So just repeat this process for every of these layers of glowing lines. I'm gonna have to be quick. And that's it. You have a model border light also. You can change the color, as you can see, but I recommend stay white. So that's pretty much it for this elements behind folder. And also again, you can brush out every of this layer via layer mask. I made it to be as much as editable as possible. I hope I said it right. And last folder is background elements, and you have a background noise, which adds a little bit more of a light behind the model, and you can change via smart filters. And if you see on any layer these two circles here, that means you can change the filters of that layer. As you can see, you can change the add noise, and as you can see, change and adds the noise. Next folder, layer, is background horizontal lines. As you can see, that background, those are that kind of retro lines, futuristic, I don't know. And also you can change the number of them here. You just have to change it for these both layers here, and just change the size of them, or make them smaller. And just if you set here 5, then go to the this other layer and set it to 5 also. And that's just example. So that's how you edit that. And you have a background brushes here, and that's just some effects like a shatter or something in the background. You can hide it if you don't want, but it just adds a little bit more dramatic feel to the image. And you also you have a background gradient, and you have a background color. You can change the color of background, but it looks ridiculous. I recommend it to stay default. You have a background color also. You can change the color, and this looks a little less ridiculous when we change. And this looks nice. Yeah, you can change definitely to this. Yeah, get a point. That's pretty much it. Also, as I said, if you have these two circles on any layer, you can change that filter. And as you can see, you can change the Gaussian blue, sorry. Some things I just cannot say right, but it's just it. It's just me, and as you can see, enough of joking. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you can follow me through this tutorial. Maybe I talk fast, but I tried to explain it as deeply as I can. And sorry for my English, sometimes I'm not clear as I want to. So that's it. If you haven't hadn't downloaded this action, you have a link in the description. Also, you have a link to my graphic River profile. Go and follow me there for future work. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel here, also for the future work, future action tutorials. And on Graphic River, I just don't make actions, I have a lot of other stuff, so go check it out. Maybe you can find something useful. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'm just gonna peace out from this tutorial. See you.